So today's topic is practical geometry, chapter number 4. In this practical geometry chapter, we will mainly concern constructing these quadrilaterals. So let's see what we know till now. Class, till now what we have done in construction. I think we have constructed the angles using compass and scale. Angles which are multiple of 7.5 degree. We have constructed all such angles. Like if you understand, you can draw the angle 7.5 degree by the help of 15-degree angle. If you want to construct 15-degree angle, you need to have a 30-degree angle. To have a 30-degree angle, you need to construct a 60-degree angle. To construct 60, I think it is directly done. After that, so in this way, we have constructed the angles. So we also have constructed that 90-degree angle, then 120 we have done, 135 we have done. This way we have constructed many angles. We also have made quadrilaterals. Okay, good. So class, we have done these kind of things. First that we have learned in this practical geometry is constructing the angles. Okay, so I hope this point is clear to everyone how we obtain the angles by bisecting. Suppose you had to find 90-degree angle. What you did is you made first a 60-degree angle and then you made a 120-degree angle. After that, what you did is you bisected the angle. Are you all aware of this thing? What you did is you found an angle of 60 degree first, then an angle of 120 degree, and then you bisected it to form the angle of 90 degree. Are you aware why you are doing so? Are you aware why you are doing so? Was there any formula for that, or you just learned this thing to make the angle 90 degree this way? There was no formula as per you. Okay, if I say I can make 90-degree angle using 0 degree and 180 degree, am I correct in saying so? Please tell. The people have learned that 60 and 120 will give you the answer 90 degree. If I say I can make 90-degree angle with the help of 0 degree and 180, will that be correct or no? Harshul is saying yes. Okay. Others, please try. Saurabh saying no. Vardhan saying yes. Good. The thing is, we need to understand from where we are getting all these things. We are actually finding such angles just because we have added these two numbers. We have added these two numbers. Please tell me what is the sum of 60 and 120? Class, what is the sum of 60 and 120? 180. And if you do 180 upon 2, if you do 180 upon 2, that will be how much? 90. This was the reason that you use the concept of bisecting, because bisecting means dividing in two equal parts and doing half is the same thing. That's why we are using this concept of bisecting the angle 60 degree and 120 degree to get the angle 90 degree. Same is the case with my second option. If I take an angle of 0 degree and an angle of 180 degree, then also if you add 0 plus 180, you will get the same thing back. So if any two angles have some 180, we can make a 90-degree angle from them. Yes, Ananya, but the issue will come in making those two angles. You have to choose those two angles which are easy for you to make also. Na? You can't take any angle. Na? You can't go for 1 degree and 179 degree. It is not possible for you to make an angle of 1 degree and 179. Who said 0 is not easy, Harshul? 0 is the easiest angle to be done. 0 is the easiest angle. If you make a straight line, 0 is this side, 180 is this side. That is the easiest angle. So I think making a 90 degree will be easier if you take 0 and 180. Yes. So, Ananya, I guess my point is clear to you. You have to find such angles which are easy for you to make, and then you can easily bisect that. So let me show you again how we did this 0 and 180 thing, because that is new for you, na? Because you have not tried that a lot. So let's open the construction tool and see how it works. I'm trying to make the angle 90° with the help of 0 and 180. One second. Okay. So if this is the pencil, this is the straight line. So we can take any point on this straight line. Suppose this is the point O. So we have learned that we keep the compass on point O. We lock it so that it is not moving. After locking it, we make an arc like this. In this arc, what we normally do is we keep the compass over here, and without disturbing, we take the first arc of 60°, then keeping on that 60° point, we take another arc of 120°. But now things are changing. We will try to make with the help of 0° and 180°. For that, let's see what we have is, one second. Let me call this point A, and let me call this point B. Class, can we say this is the starting point? So this A is actually representing the angle 0°. Class, can we say this thing? That A is representing the angle 0° and B is representing the angle 180°. Can we say this thing? If you have any doubts, please see. This is the protector we are having, and you can see that A is showing 0° angle and B is showing 180° angle. If I take this inner side scale, then A is representing 0° and B is representing 180°. So let's see how to bisect these two angles. So our work is to bisect these two angles, 0 and 180. So from 0°, I am taking the first arc from this point B, or the 180° angle, I am taking the second arc, and I have directly got the 90° angle. Let me show you how. From this point, that's the center, I will draw a straight line like this, and let us check how close we are, and we are almost or exactly the same thing we have got that we used to find using 60 and 120. Yes, class, my point is clear to you? Please confirm the chat window. One second. Okay, my point is clear to you. It was very easy. Actually, the problem comes when you have a line and you have the end point like this. Let me show you why we use that way mostly. The reason being, suppose this was the line, this O is the point, then using this O point you make arc like this. So either you extend the line, if you want to go with this way, in that way you have to extend the line. If you don't want to extend the line, then only you go for that way, 60° arc, 120° arc, and then this thing, and you get the perpendicular. In this way, it was preferable to do this way, because you don't know the 180° point. For that 180° point, you had to extend the line. You can't do that by any point on that arc. Okay, I hope this thing is clear. Okay, okay, now the next, similarly, let me show you the other cases. So we have learned that these both are able to make the same angle 90°. So let me show you one more thing, just one second. Just once again. So we have This second thing is the angle. Suppose I give you 135 degree. Suppose I give you angle 135 degree. Please let me know which two angles you will require to make an angle of 135 degree. If I give you an angle of 135 degree, which two angles would you require to bisect so that you can make this angle? Please tell. Class, try this question. If you have an angle of 135 degree, which two angles will you take to make this angle? We have seen the case of 90 degree. Similarly, you have to tell me which two angles you will take for this 135 degree. If you find this stuff, first we can go for easy one also. Let me know for 30 degree, you will bisect which two angles? First let me know this one. For 30 degree angle, you will bisect which two angles? Please tell me. The same formula that we have used for 90 degree can be utilized over here also. Many of you have doubts in this thing, that's why I'm discussing this. To make an angle of 30 degree, which two angles you will take? Shaurya, okay. Okay, Shaurya, good. 0 and 60 degree, Prisha, very good. So we will take 0 and 60 degree angle to make this angle of 30 degree, because we know 0 degree plus 60 degree upon 2 is nothing else but 30 degree. This formula is helping us to check, to verify whether these two are working or not. Okay. So similarly, you will make a line, you will make a point over here, you will take an arc like this, you will make the first arc of 60 degree. Sorry, 1 second. So this is the arc of 60 degree like this. So this complete is 60 degree angle. To find that 30 degree angle, you will keep the compass on point A, take the first arc. You will keep the compass on point B, take the second arc, and this will be your 30 degree angle. Similarly, for 135 degree, we have to understand which two angles we can construct whose sum is upon 2 equal to 135. For that, let's do one thing. First, let's twice it. Plus, first let's twice it. So what is double of 135? Please tell. What is double of 135? Please tell. It is 270 degree. Very good. So it is 270 degree. So if you know what is 270 degree, so let me show you what is 270 degree actually. If this is the coordinate axis, we have done, this is positive x-axis, this is minus x, this is plus y, and this is minus y. This much is 90 degree, this much is 90 degree, and this much is 90 degree. And if you go like this, 180 plus 90, this complete angle from this point to this point is how much? It is 270 degree. I hope this point is clear to everyone how we show this angle 270 degree. Now my question arises is, which two angles have the sum is equal to 270 degree? Condition is those two angles should be easy to make on or using the compass. Please let me know which two angles have the sum which two angles have the sum 270 degree. Please tell which two angles can be added to get the sum is equal to 270 degree. Class, please help me. Which two angles can be added to get the sum is equal to 270 degree? You can take either, I am giving you the first case, 0 degree and 270 degree. The first possible combination to get this angle is 0 degree and 270 degree. So what I can do is I can add these two and check by dividing by 2. I am getting 135 degree. So this combination is correct. I can make this 0 degree angle, I can make this 270 degree angle, and I can get this 135 easily. Now you tell me the other combinations. Okay, Sarthak is saying 135, 135. Sarthak, that is wrong. I will let you know how. Okay, Joel and Abhinav, good. The next combination is 90 and 180. Why? Let's see. Because 90 degree plus 180 degree upon 2 will also give you 135 degree, and you can easily draw 90 degree angle. You can easily draw 180 degree angle. So there is no issue. Sarthak is saying 135 and 135. So Sarthak, it is fine. You are fine. You can check this thing. It is working. But the problem is, Sarthak, you can't draw this angle directly. That is the issue, na? You can't draw this angle directly. That's why this combination is not helpful to us. This combination is not helpful to us. Okay, Ananya is saying 120 and 150. Okay, 120 plus 150. Fine. But Ananya, 120 is easy for you. How will you draw 150 degree angle? Please tell me, how will you draw 150 directly? It can be done, but it will take some time, because after drawing 120 degree, you will have to first bisect that 60 degree angle to add 30 more. Then only you will get 150 degree. So little bit, this one will take some time to be done. The first two are the easier way to be done. So shall we see how it is done? Let's check. The first combination that we are working on is 0 and 270. But for that, one little issue. Let's see. Okay. Suppose this is the scale position. I am trying to make the angle of, so this is the line that we are having. This is the point O. We are trying to make the angle of 270 degree. Class, see how it is done. I think we will have some issue in making 90 degree angle, but let's see. Let's try. So like this much is 180 degree. We have to go downwards like this. Now the question comes, how will you draw the complete angle? This is the complete angle. This much is 180. We want to find the 90 degree on the lower side. How to find that? Same procedure. Keep the compass on this point. Take an arc like this. Keep the compass on this point. Take an arc like this and join using this tool, and you have obtained what you wanted, that is a 90 degree angle. Further you have found. So now this is complete. How much? 270 degree. So if I call this point as point A, this point as point B, are you able to understand what I'm going to do? This point A is showing a 0 degree angle. This point B is showing a 270 degree angle. Although it is quite lengthy, but still we can understand what we are doing. Class, till this point, is it clear to you? We have found 2 points A and B. A is showing 0 degree and B is showing 270 degree. Now let's try to bisect A and B. To bisect, we have to open it a little bit more. Let me keep it over here on point B and take the arc. So let's join from center this point then as per our calculation, this angle from A till this point should be how much? 135 degree. Let's check. Little bit error is there. We are getting around 133, but it is close, so we can consider the construction. Class, is this clear to you? We have taken two angles 0 and 270 to construct the angle of 135 degree. The only logic behind all these things is I'm trying to tell you that you can check yourself which angle is possible. If someone says draw an angle of 15 degree, you can check that 15 is half of 30 degree, 30 is half of 60 degree. So first you have to draw angle of 60 degree, then you will draw 30 degree, then you will get 15 degree. This way it is working. Now let's see the next way also of drawing this angle. The next way is same, drawing this. One second. Now we'll try with two angles, that is 120 and 180. Sorry, 90 and 180, because 90 and 180 is also 270 degree. So let's see how to do that. So keeping on the point, okay, keeping on the point, first we will draw a arc like this. Okay, now we will draw first the angle 90 degree. To draw 90 degree, we all know we have to bisect 0 degree and 180 degree. So first bisecting the 0 degree angle. Let's come near this. So we have got the 90 degree thing. This is the 90 degree thing. And now we just have to bisect two angles A and B, where angle A or the point A is symbolizing 90 degree angle and point B is symbolizing 180 degree angle. We have done that A plus B is 270 degree, and if you bisect these two, you will obviously get the angle known as 135 degree. So let me open a little bit to take the first arc. It will be somewhere here. The second arc, it will be somewhere here. So we have obtained that thing like this. This is the angle required one. Let me take the D and see how much is the error now. I think it is exact. Yes, class. Sir, you will draw an arc. It is exact. So we have got different ways to draw these angles. We just need to understand that sum of two angles divided by 2, if it is giving you the answer, then you can always make that particular angle. Okay, this was by Euclid's that we can draw this way. I hope these points are clear to you. Tomorrow we will start the discussion because this chapter required this help of angles. That's why I went for this. I urge you all to go through these concepts once. Tomorrow we will start making a quadrilateral if four sides are given to you and one diagonal is given to you. So we will try this one. We have total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cases we are having to draw a quadrilateral. We will discuss all of them. Okay, in the tomorrow's class. Let me stop the recording.